I'm greeting you all. Ekrole. Good evening, guys. Any reflections more? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. What's the reflection I'm seeing? It is. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Ekrole. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Good evening, Ekabo. Good evening, guys. I understand, okay. Good evening, guys. Okay, Temitope Oshe. Please, as you come in, especially on YouTube, kindly help us to take a like. Ayé tòótọ́ kó kúrò lórí social media jọ tó bá lówó data kí ló kàn mí. Ẹ kó ṣì yín dé nìyẹn yàrá Facebook mi ìfẹ́ stress yín kúrò lórí page mi tó bá ní ẹ lára ọ̀ bóyá kí n tiẹ̀ stop ti Facebook kí n bọ́ sórí YouTube nìkan. Ẹ kó rí burúkú yín dé nìyẹn àwọn wo ló ń bá wí pé talk jàre and stop wasting our data mo pè ẹ́ ń bí. Ẹ lè má kó ṣì yín wá sí sórí kinní àwọn akóṣì bẹ̀rù ẹ̀dá. Àwọn òsínwìn somebody a máa sọ pé majority yẹn ti sick ẹ̀yin tó yẹ kán lọ so mọ́lẹ̀ níbì kan. Let I leave my page. Thank you jèrè everyone mú kí yín o David Oshilaja. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ everyone, thank you for joining me. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ní sùúrù fún mi. ń bọ̀ ẹ just ẹ ní sùúrù fún mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Tó bá mọ̀ pé o sick lọ jókòó sínú ibi tó di inú ilé àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀. Mo ń bọ̀. Ire o. Orí péjì ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. Tó o bá rí péjì ò ní sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn aláìsàn dédé. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Rhoda Odejobi, good evening, everyone on Facebook. Good evening, everyone on YouTube. Okay, gbogbo yín ẹ káàbọ̀. And like I said, this is a live stream. Mo ti jáwé èrè dànù. Àwọn tán sick. Wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lórí Facebook. Tó bá ń wá àwọn tán sick lórí Facebook ní kẹ́ bọ́ sí. Wọ́n sick gan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So I want to greet every one of you. Welcome and thank you for joining me. Yeah, move can is okay, can the Mary comments. All right, thank you and welcome. Ekrole. So I want to welcome every one of you. Thank you very much for joining me. So I saw the video of this pastor, Amos Isah. It seems that many people didn't follow Amos Isah's story. Many of you didn't know how the story went. This was a pastor that was accused of defiling a 14-year-old right inside his church. Not only that, there is another minor that would have done the same thing to, who told the parents on time. And like I always say, it is not the time for this kind of a thing. It's not really the time to blame the parents per se. Even though we are telling these people, we keep telling them that all these people you call men of God, all these people you call your children's mentor, you fail to be mentor to your children. It's an outsider that will be a mentor to the child you gave birth to. It's an outsider your children will be adopting as their mentor. Some of them are called youth pastor. Some of them are called children's clinical pastors. And we keep hammering on this thing that the way and the rate at which minors are being molested is on the high side. Take care of your children. Don't let any pastor tell you, I want to pray for your children. Nigbo. So I want us to listen to the story of the father of the boy. Some people have heard it, but it seems that many people, because I don't see the reason why this man is walking away freely. Why he's walking around freely. He was in his church today. This is the video where him and his church member, we are celebrating his welcome back. This was when he came back. So today he ministered in his church. And he was jubilating, dancing. In other words, there is nothing anybody can do to him. Because he was supposed to come out of, if he was truly incarcerated, like they told us, he's supposed to have been, to come out and be sober. But you need to see how he was dancing in his church today. You need to see how he was, that is yeye dance. He was dancing as if, look at all these mothers. Only God knows how many of their children, minor children, this guy don't kolobi inside that church. When they tell you, say religion and brain, no, they work together. Religion and common sense, then they very, very much apart. The case of religion is like the case of politicians and their supporters. As long as their support, if anything is not done well, as long as it is their supporter in their political leader supporter, whatever way, as long as they are the one involved, it is good. Their case is just like that. Church people and church people and their pastors, you can't separate them. They are like this. Even when they hear something, they go say no be so. And you know what upsets me about our people? I heard there is a way when a case of RAPE comes up. Remember we discussed it, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, that I called one human rights person to talk. And she was explaining what they are going through. But Lagos is even doing good. I'm not going to lie about that. When it comes to this kind of a thing, Lagos State is really, really trying. And you heard from that woman. But other states, I'm not sure. I learned some they now say they should go and bring evidence of penetration. So, if somebody kerewa, a minor now, until they bring evidence of penetration, before that person can be convicted. No wonder this thing is on the high side. No wonder we are hearing different cases of this kind of a thing now. No wonder they are arresting many of them in UK. So when they go scot-free in Nigeria, when they go scot-free, they move to the next victim. Because how will we be able to provide evidence of penetration, Egbami? Evidence of penetration of a 7 year, 10 years, 14 years. Except the case is reported immediately, that same day, or few days after. If it don't pass 1 week, where will they see evidence? So they say what they do now is that if the woman, the mother or parent of that child cannot provide evidence of penetration, they don't believe the case. Which way, Nigeria? Which way, Nigeria? Which way to go? He has been released. Let us hear, for those that missed, some of us that missed how the story developed, how Parental came out screaming to say, help, oh, police won't turn this case, so he don't they shout this thing. Police want to release this guy, yo. Police keep this guy inside somewhere, they no carry and go court. Parental was screaming it every day. Every day. He was amplifying it. He said they want to leave this guy, despite all the evidence. He has been released. This video I played today, this picture is the picture of today in his church. Let me see if I have the video of where he was dancing in his church. Kasongo ye, wina ba. Kasongo leaders, dena wewo. Kasongo people. This is the guy in his church today. When I saw the flyer of his church, I thought it was a joke. I actually thought it was a joke until I saw the video where he was dancing. You see the Olori Buruku? You see the Olori Buruku? And some people are saying, are you saying it's not happening in the country you are? If it happened here, I'm not saying it's not happening. But person wey do am, make them no catch am. If they catch the person, that person no say in life don't spoil. If they catch am, because he must to go to jail after investigation. And they will not say I will play the audio of the father of this child. Come and hear what they put this girl through, what they put that minor through. To the extent that even the principal of the school of this child was even God. The principal of the school was even molesting, shouting on the girl, trying to bully the girl. That's the right word. bully the girl. He said this pastor is a father in the Lord, that the girl lied against the man. Again, please don't let me talk too much because of time. Don't let me go on lobby.
Get position for there, like which department is it?
She is in media department. In fact, virtually all the.
So this is the father of the girl. For those of you that think this guy deserves to be walking away free, to now go to his church and been dancing, please, I want you to listen, because most of you don't listen to all these things. You will just go and follow comments and be commenting. That is all you do. Eje kafarabale kegbo. This is the father of the child giving narrative of what transpired, how everything went. Now the mama carry the pikin, go see all this wahala. And now women be all the victims of this kind of a thing. Now women be their customer. Anyway, so I'm just trying to...
Dancing is being done by my daughter. My daughter is the one that normally... Even the picture, yes. That is what she does.
How many years now your daughter don't go to church? How long?
Precisely, that should be about 5 years now.
5 years now, don't go to church?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so continue. Because I want people to know how the relationship be before.
She is a very active member in the church, especially in that media department. So that's it. You know, okay. On Monday, you said she not say on Monday she'll be available after school hour. And that's okay till that time. Then supposed to end the call. So on Monday, after school hour, my daughter returned from school. Then my daughter on her own side, she now called that since he have had an appointment with him against Monday after school hour. Because before that time, prior to that time, they do invite her to come and take the film they have exalted in the church to laugh, to go and watch it and return it to the church, or they will invite her to come and edit the video they've done previously. So that invitation wasn't a strength to my daughter.
Because he work for the church.
They work for the church and is very, very active member, by the way. So on that Monday, after school hour, when she returned, that was when she now placed call to the apostle, say twice. So it seems as if the apostle is not with his phone. Then immediately, apostle now returned the call. And I said, how are you, Benedict? He said, fine. What about your daddy? He said, my daddy is out. What about your mommy? He said, my mommy is at home. I said, okay. I have 10 to 20 minutes to spare in the church. You can start to come now. Okay, sir. That's how my daughter went to meet the mom that mommy apostle said you want to see me. And I said, okay. So it wasn't a strange thing to the mother. So the mother now gave her money. Climb back. So when she got to the church, they have old auditorium and new auditorium. Okay. So and normally, if they are to see apostle, they normally see him in old auditorium because the new auditorium is still under construction. Although he set up a place, he picked one of the rooms there as his office, and they furnished the place for him. That is in the new auditorium. You understand? As his office. So when my daughter got to the church, she went straight to the old auditorium and now met his PA called Shola. That faithful day, he met Shola in the church. And I said, Shola, apostle said you want to see me. And I said, okay, sit down. So she now sat down. Then Shola now went towards the new auditorium. And then he now went and met the apostle. Said, okay, Benedicta, yes, the Benedicta is here. And I said, okay. Then immediately, apostle now sent one of his boys called Sir. He now sent somewhere to come and call Benedicta. Benedicta now went. Reaching the new auditorium, that was when he now met apostle in that new auditorium. Then apostle now held her hand, the right hand, and now he's now holding his phone and the power bank. And yes, sir. So they now walk through that new auditorium to the new furnished office, which is part of the new auditorium now. So when they entered, according to my daughter, he banged the door and locked it. He tactically removed the key, unknown to my daughter. Not until when she make attempt to go out, he now discovered that the door is locked and the key has been removed. So he locked the door, removed the key. Then the next thing, he now started removing his top, remove his shirt, and hang it. Since that place is his office, he removed the shirt and hang it. Then, at the corner of the office, there is this fiber mat they sell in Nigeria here that contain fiber.
Okay.
So he now removed it from the corner of his office, spread it on the floor. Then Apostle Amos now asked my daughter to undress. He now said, sir, what are you trying to say? No. I said, go more undress. You are talking as if you don't know what I'm. So before she could make attempt to say you want to run, that was when she discovered the door is locked and the key has been removed by the same Amos. So she could not do anything. That was how he now pinned her down, one hand and cover her mouth, and then rape her. Yes. And then rape her. On the floor. Now rape her. So after the evil act, according to my daughter, it said blood everywhere. When Amos now, are you in your period? She now said no. Come about this way. So I've never done it before. So, there's a convenient in the office there. Apostle now went in there to clean himself up.
Yeah.
You understand? So from there, the apostle now brought my daughter back to the auditorium, the open auditorium. Yeah. Asked her to sit down. So when he now came out now, he now took a knee down. He now prayed for her.
After the lashing, after the rape, people
he brought her to the open auditorium now.
Yeah.
And now said knee down. He now prayed just to a kind of confuse those other people who wanted to see him. He now said kneel down. My daughter kneeled down and he prayed. Then he now counted 3,000 naira and gave to her. Then he now said, people are being accusing him wrongly that for what he has not done, So, but please, what I have done, don't let anybody know. Do that means you are going to die.
Shembo.
So, he's threatening her and then infuse that fear in her already.
Yes.
So, when she now got back home, the mom asked her, were you able to see the apostle? He said, yes. And were you able to see Apostle Amos? He said, yes. So, on our way, he gave me 3,000. Understand? Which is not a new thing. Because most times, my daughter normally leave out. Yes, she normally leave house 6 o'clock or 6:30 every Sunday to the church. Before she could return, could be 4:30. You can confirm from any other person. So, in the course of their program, they do give them money to go and buy soft drinks and then snacks behind. Since you know quite well that they've left house since early in the morning, there's no way they can eat anything. So that was not a new thing to the mom when she now brought the 3,000. Because most times they used to tell her, if she come back, if they change a hand, you understand now, for job well done, take. So it wasn't a same thing to the mother. So the mother collected the 3,000 from her. She just walked in. According to her, she just went in to run, clean herself, bath. So already, Apostle Amos' sister have succeeded in infusing that fear in her, not to tell anybody. Kept it to herself. That 26. So 27, on 27, she did not tell the mom. But her own friend called Elizabeth, which is in the...
For those of you that are asking for evidences, okay, that you want them to present where the man penetrated, please listen to this particular part. That's why I stop it. Pay attention. Fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wá evidence of penetration, a minor. Please just pay attention to this, please. I want you to pay attention, please.
Right? If I'm not mistaken, she's in choir. But she's a friend of my daughter. Elizabeth.
Okay. Yes.
She's a member of the church. At the same time, in choir department.
This is another person.
On 27, being Children's Day. May 27 is every Children's Day.
Yeah, Children's Day, yeah.
Yes. So she now came to our house to visit my daughter. Meanwhile, let me digress a little. Apostle Amos is I've been doing the same thing with this girl in terms of chatting. I have all the chats. Amos have been chatting the girl, trying to lure her in the same way.
Another lashing.
Yes, that one will have happened before my daughter.
Okay.
If not for the effort of the father of Elizabeth. That one fateful day, Elizabeth was suddenly now said she's going to the church. Then the father now said, go to church to go and do what? She now said, Apostle Amos want to see us. For what? Bring the phone. That is how the man now say, oh, open your phone. You now go through our WhatsApp chat. The last WhatsApp chat was with Apostle Amos. That's how the man glanced through. And all you could understand was just merely how Amos will sleep with the girl.
I had to wire the girl.
Yes, and because some of the content of the message say, "Do you love me?" He say, "Yes, I love you very well." "How do you love me?" Say, "I love you." "Okay, when are you going to show me the love?" All manner of stupendous messages that is uncalled for by a man of God. No word of encouragement, no message of any kind. Instead,
how is going to
I don't know how to put it. So the father now quickly called the boy. Come. The church we are attending. See what the pastor want to do to our daughter. You want to sleep with our daughter. Then the father now said, "Okay, do you know you will be doing? Play along." As he's sending a message, be pushing it to me. So that was when the father now told the wife that we cease to be a member of that church. So the mother, on our part, in her own wisdom, now told Elizabeth, "Okay, since it's like this, quickly go and tell your friend Benedicta to be mindful and be careful of Amos, Isah. That this is what almost about he wanted to do to you. But God rescue you. So go and tell her to be whenever he happened to invite her, she should not go. This is his aim." So on 27 that Elizabeth came, that was her aim of coming to our house. To come and intimate Benedicta to be careful. My mom said I should come and tell you, be careful of this man. This is what he's about almost to do to me. But God rescue me. So you should be. That was when my daughter now summoned courage. Okay? And I told the Elizabeth, said, he called me yesterday, being Monday. Monday was 26th. He said,
that was my birthday. My birthday be that 26th.
Amos called me yesterday, and I went there, see what he did to me. That would say he raped me. Say, oh my God, I wish I come earlier than this. This thing wouldn't have happened. But anyway, go back, I will tell my mom. So even at that point, she had not deemed it necessary or fit to tell the mom. So that is how the friend left, went back to the house, and now informed the mom. So they now called her to come over. So she now went to their Elizabeth house on the 29th of May. Reaching Elizabeth house, the mom now asked, that's Elizabeth mom now asked, "What did you say is happening?" And I narrated the same thing. That's okay. Let's go to one of their former church members for counseling. Okay. So they all left to the woman's place. The woman prayed with her, counseled her, and now encouraged her that, have you told your mom? He said, "No, go back and tell your parents."
You see?
It was on 29.
This is what we see.
So when she returned on that 29, he now called the mom aside. He said, "Mommy, see what happened on the 26th. I went to see Amos. This is what happened." The mother was shocked. The mother was confused. The mother was crying. Because I believe after God had created her, the next person in the life of my wife is this Apostle Amos.
Pastor,
my wife was confused. He said, "Are you sure?" She started crying. But she now pleaded, said, "Please don't allow my dad to know. Please, my dad will kill me. Don't allow my dad to know." Then the mother and I said, "Okay, I will not tell him." On my own, on the 30th, being Friday, 30th of May is Friday.
Yes.
I was at home. When my daughter returned from school, in the kitchen. So I now suddenly appear in the kitchen. The mood I saw, they are keeping it to themselves now. My wife and my daughter. They had it because I should not tell me. But on 30th, the mood I saw her wasn't the mood I know my daughter with. And I said, "What is the problem?" She said nothing. I went away. So something brought me back again. I still met her in that mood. Yes. I said, "Come, what do you think is your problem?" I said nothing. That was why I called my wife. I said, come. Are you aware something is wrong with your daughter? She paused. My wife paused. Yes. "Are you aware something is wrong with your daughter?" Silent. She could not reply me. I just passed. But I say, in case you don't know, something is wrong with her. You are a mother. Ask her. Maybe she will be able to tell you. So that was on that 30th. So
Yes.
at night, I was asleep even at about 9:30, 10. That was when the mom, that is my wife, now came to my room and tapped me. I said, what is the problem? He said, "Stop. I can no longer hold it." I said, what is that? He said, it's your daughter.
Abuja.
What happened to her? I said, she has lost her virginity. I said, with who? That was when she now said, with your Amos. I said, hey. So, I said, so where I felt is a secure place for my daughter, because I you know, it took me a number of years. I could not have any issue. And I said, God, when you bless me with a child, I will return her back to you to serve you all the days of her life. So when she chooses to be going to church every now and all the program,
she went to
I never frown at it. I say yes, because even the Bible make it clear that train a child in the way she should go.
If Bible tell you to train a child the way he should go, is it another man that will help you to train that child? That's always my question, that people believe taking a child to church or pastor or imam to go and learn Quran or be learn Kini or be inside the church and be a worker in church is what will make that child a good child. When you are failing as a parent, you have failed. It's your duty to take care of your child. Imagine a child was kerewa under you and you didn't know something was wrong with your child. There is no how that girl would not have shown sign that something was going on. It's just that the mother was careless.
Yes, so that when that child grows, she or he will not depart from it. So that she has gotten that rudiment or foundation, moral way of doing things. That fear of, you inculcate that fear of God in her, so that she will know how to conduct herself when she now becomes an adult. Desire. That was my aim. So I never, if I'm at home, I say, where's Benedita? I say she has gone to church. Okay.
Thank you. Ogidis asked a question. He said, how was that child left alone with that man, whether pastor or not? Thank you very much. It was even the mother that gave her money to go and meet this pastor in the church. When pastor say, make that girl come, he go just call them anyhow he like, because they thought they put him in the place of God. So he can call any of those children anyhow. The man just mentioned another Elizabeth that this pastor was chatting with. Just like that man that was caught in London, chatting with a minor, telling her how he's going to teach the girl how to lick lollipop, how to put hand, how to do rubbish. So he's a man that will help you to take care, somebody else that will help you to take care of your children. And you need that. Many of your children are already abused under you. Some man to man. Maybe you saw the case of Redeem. That what's that guy's name again? How many of you remember that case of Redeem guy? Now so they cover that case till now. Now the goal we see, we no see come. How many of you remember the case of that Redeem guy? Where then they say the Kerewa boys? I've forgotten his name now. Anyone remember his name? Now so that guy, they say the Kerewa boys. Now so they quickly say he's under suspension. They will make the findings known after 3 weeks. We don't hear anything again since then.
I'm happy. Yes, my daughter is grooming up in the way of the Lord. I never knew that place is another satanic
the youth leader.
den. So, as I was saying, in that way, it's okay. Your people can go and sleep. As she was explaining to me now, the head of the media, because that 30th is the last Friday of the month, because they normally observe their night vigil. Yes, they normally observe their night vigil every last Friday of the month.
Yes.
So while the mom was, telling me about what had transpired between Amos and my daughter that night, suddenly the head of the media department now placed a call to my daughter. Say, what are you still doing that you have not come to the church? Knowing fully well that Today is night vigil. Because each night vigil like that, my daughter normally leave out anything 6:37. She's away to the church to go and fetch.
Can you imagine the abuse parents are taking their children to? A child by 6:30 a.m. then go don't wake him up. You heard what he said. He said by 6:37 the girl go don't reach church. A 14-year-old, 6:30 to 7, the girl don't reach church. That means on a Sunday, that girl will have woken up around 5:30 to get ready, and probably she will not eat anything. All because she's working for God. 14-year-old working for God. Urinyi buru.
Gadget, you understand? Set it before the program will commence around 9, thereabout. So, the head of the media called Michelle didn't see my daughter from that 7, 8, 9, 9:30. That was when he now called. I told the mom not to pick the call. Yes. On 34, being Saturday.
Even if this has
you know what you do? Call the same Shehu, the head of the media, to come to the house.
Okay.
So he now call Shehu on that 31st. He said, Shehu, how are you? He said, it's okay. My husband want to see you at home. Thomas, are you done with the interview? He said, to come. Then he now came with his family, his wife, his children. All seated. And I excuse Shehu, which is the head of media, to my bedroom.
Yes.
To my bedroom. And I say, okay. He didn't see my daughter yesterday. He said, yes. I even called, man, nobody pay. I said, yes. I was the one that said they should not pick. The reason why he did not see her is this. See what Apostle Amos Isah did to my daughter. He raped my daughter. This is, but I got to know yesterday. That is why I'm calling you now. Because I know before you come, we have been calling Amos, the Apostle Amos. He did not pick. It's as if he have known what he has done. So yes. he did not pick. So you that is close to him now, to go and meet him, to tell him this, that this is what I said. Tell you know you can do, let him do. Because it won't be proper as a Christian. We'll take our dirty linear outside to go and wash before others.
Did you hear the father? Thank you for your comment. You said the parents of this girl deserve to be charged for negligence. Hear what the man said. He said because we are Christians, we don't want to wash our dirty linen in public. Jẹ́ ń gbọ́ṣẹ́, bàbá ọlọ́mọ, tó yẹ kó yọ àdá, kó lọ fi bẹ́ tó bá bẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ Amos, to carry big kinife to go and comot one of his leg. Conjọ lọ sọ ní court. Pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣe fọ́mọ mi.
At the end of the day, they will mock us. So, I am waiting for you. This is early in the morning now. This at about 6:37, that was when you know. I said, I'm giving you from now till noon. Thereabout. I want to. You know, say, okay, no problem. As he's living here now, he's going to meet Amos, and then you get back to me, or you call us, or you come back. I say, okay, good, whichever way. We waited. That's at the first. I didn't hear from him, not even call. 12, I didn't hear from him at all. And 2, around 2:30 to 3.
What is to call him?
He promised that he will call us.
It's better.
Yes. So there's no point in me calling him. Because moreover, after all, it's not the committed the offense. I wanted to see how we can, you know, as a Christian, manage the situation. Not to allow it to escalate. So when I did not announce on my own at about 2:33, went to Division Police in Gwagwalada. I went straight to meet the DPO. So when I got to the DPO office and I said, DPO, good afternoon, sir. I complain. Say, what is my complaint? I say, Amos, Isah, I've raped my daughter. I say, what? Pastor? I say, yes. And I say, okay. You now call a police officer, a female police officer. You know, say, okay, yes. I should follow the woman. I should follow the woman for her to take my statement, which I went. He gave me paper, I wrote my own statement. He asked me that, where is my daughter? I said, she's at home. She's on that day. She's at home. It's okay. Since it's a rape case, well, let's go. So he now followed me to my house. Reaching my house, I call my daughter. She on her own cross-examine her, interrogate
this is the
her.
father talking. The
Yeah.
father
So
of
it's okay.
14
That is
years.
the next thing. Since it's a rape case, let's go to the hospital. So we now went together to specialist hospital. And I want to tell you, without missing
Yeah.
word, since God Almighty gave her to me, I have never visited hospital with her. We don't have hospital card. Neither me, I don't have hospital card. We now go to specialist. When I obtained a hospital card, I paid the money. Yes, it was on Saturday. So we now went to gynae department. The IPO now. So reaching gynae department, we met a consultant. So the police officer now said, we are here for a rape case. So we are here for examination and test. The consultant said, okay, me and the IPO should go outside. So that let him examine my daughter, the victim. So we went outside. Let's say barely like 4 or 5 minutes. He now usher us in again. The doctor now confirms, okay, yes, was a penetration. And from what they have seen, this is the first attempt.
Okay.
That's okay. Then he now said there are other tests that accompany this examination. He wrote about 4 different types of tests. So they now gave me a paper. I went to lab. They now cost it. I now went back to the account department. Pay about 21,500.
There's another one. After
for the 4 tests now. So I brought the paper back to them, to lab. They gave me 3 test tubes and vaginal swab. So about 4 items.
So this is what they put all these victims through. To ascertain. They go through all this trauma again, putting something inside a 14-year-old, back and forth, to establish. So there is no other way they can establish who is lying between the girl and the perpetrator, between the victim and the perpetrator. There's no other way other than to be making that child go through second round trauma again, inserting things inside them. Mugbeo. Another round of trauma. God damn it. God damn it. No.
So I now brought it back to the gynae department. The doctor collect a very significant volume of blood put in those 3 test tubes.
Yes.
I get it now. Then the vaginal swab, the doctor now invited a female doctor to come and do vaginal swab.
Check the poyonko.
To pick the other demuco or whatever for the test, for the culture. Which they did. They now gave me these 4 items. I return it back. So from there, before we could reach out that day, was about 9 p.m. That fateful day, Saturday. So on Sunday, being first, okay? Sunday being first, at about 8 o'clock in the evening, somebody now called my daughter. That hello?
Children are going through so much in that country. God. Honestly, I'm sorry, I may be too emotional, but even me as an adult, there's a particular test we do as a woman, as adults. I'm scared of that test where they will open your leg, insert things and all that. You know, I know how I feel when I have to do that test, and my doctor will be like, you have to. I know I have to do, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. And they put a child for crying out loud, a child that is already traumatized. They still put, this is what they have to put a child through to ascertain. Nigerian, you are not doing well. They have to put a child through this to ascertain. There's no other way you can do whatever test you want to do to see who is lying. Can't you get all these things they're using for lying test? God. Mo gbé o. Not even once.
Are you Benedicta? She said yes. It's okay. My name is Mr. Jerry from Area Command. So there's a petition against you. So on Monday, tomorrow, make yourself available to come and answer the petition before the area commander. Wasn't at that moment. So they don't come and say no problem. I call my own IPO in division. I said, see, somebody, Jerry, call my daughter now that we should come on Monday. There's a petition against my daughter, which is a minor. Because at that time, she's 14. She's 14 years old. Yes, it was in the course of this problem that she now became 15. 26th of June. Because she was born on the 26th of June, 2010. I have everything. Immunization certificate is with me. Birth certificate is with me. Our primary school testimony is with me. Our GS3 result is with me. Now she's in S2. So, and that's okay. They now say, okay, I can go. Because, division is under area command. That should go. Okay. So, meanwhile, before we go to hospital, all effort by my IPO to reach out to Apostle Amos, Isah. Because after writing my own statement, the IPO asked me, do you have Amos Isah number? I said, yes. I gave to her. I have 2 numbers. I gave to her. She called. It rang randomly, uncountable times. He did not pick. Understand? Okay. So that fateful Monday, being 1st of June, I now took my daughter to area command. Reaching area command, I now went to I said, okay, this is Benedicta that somebody, Jerry, called yesterday. We are here. So where is the petition? Give us the petition so that I can begin to address them one after the other.
Petition against the 14-year-old again. Okay, that one has finished. Let's listen to the second one. Petition against 14-year-old. You dey hear? You never hear anything. For those of you that are saying, the way you people talk, sometimes I wonder, I don't know. I'm coming.
In the presence of him, they put petition so that I can begin to address them one after the other. Since you said there's a petition against my daughter, I'm interested to see the petition so that I can address it. That was when the police there, they said, no, I should forget about that. I said, no. Jerry said there's a petition against my daughter. So I want to see. They said, no, we should come arrest her. I said, whose statement? Me, as the father of the victim, I've taken my complaint to the division. And they have taken my own statement.
Petition against a 14-year-old. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbá orí mọ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ gbá orí mọ́lẹ̀. I will not stop saying one of the best decisions of my life. Òun ni pé mo ká àwọn ọmọ mi kúrò ní Naija. Petition against a minor.
It is this Monday that you asked us to come here, that they are expecting my daughter in division to come and take a statement. But if people say we should come here to come and answer petition, you are saying we should write. And already I pay money in division for the file. And you're asking me to pay another money here. And the same police. He said, why don't you call for my file? So we'll continue from there. He said, no, it's the same thing. I should do. So at the end of the day, I wrote my own statement. My daughter wrote her own statement as well. Yes, sir. Writing the statement. Already, we are now a complainant there. We are now a defendant there now in area command now. Because Amos, which is a man, he thought they can influence the matter. Amos as a complainant there now.
Right statement.
After writing our own statement, then the senior police officer there now said, we should wait.
I hope you defenders, you are listening.
Amos is coming to meet us here. Okay.
That you are
From that morning, we went there at about 11. We were there till 5 o'clock before Apostle Amos Isah and his lawyer finally appeared. So, the police IPO, senior police officer now asked my daughter, her own side of the story. They asked Amos. He narrated his own side of the story. That was when the senior police officer said, okay, let me have your phone. I said, Amos is our phone. Yes. So open to the page between your conversation with this girl, this minor. Then they open it. Then they discovered that Amos Isah have been chatting with my daughter since January 2024. 2024. January 2024.
When she was still
that
like
was when he started luring her.
When she was still like 13 years old.
Yes. Luring them, you understand? Since January 2024. So the police officer now start reading to everybody in that office. Now, nonsense chat. How many boyfriends do you have? Do you have a boyfriend? How many years? All manner of things. Do you love me?
In a normal society, those chats are enough to lock up Amos. And Amos is in his church today dancing. Those chats alone. Why are they arresting people in UK, throwing them inside jail? They never do them. Now the chats. The chat alone confirms who they are. So they have evidence of those chats.
All manner of nonsense.
And they are asking that 14-year-old to write a petition. They are asking that 14-year-old. They are even writing petition against the girl. Say she do waiting. Yes, now in type, Geronimo. Now in type, they chat those Oyinbo girls. Where then they carry. And I like as they carry those ones. That's why they jubilate anytime I see such news. Because many of them deserve to be locked up forever. Especially from that our country. There are so many. Too many of them. There was
so at the end of the day, the police officer...
Sorry. There was one that happened yesterday. That Parental brought out yesterday. 7-year-old. Now because they catch that one like this, you no see anywhere in Toronto. In for say, in no penetrates.
From January to December 2024, January 2024 to December 2024. Is another start reading again from January 2025 to that May. Then the senior police officer was very, very bitter. And I said, Pastor, I am disappointed. If this is what we have been setting with this minor, no. That she is a Christian. Whenever she did not go to church, the only obligation is pastor have to place a call. Hello, madam. How are you? I didn't see you in church yesterday. Oh, sorry, we went for a program. It's okay, Tom. May God help us. That is the which time do you have, pastor, to try with this man of this guy? That if I want to tell you as a police officer, what I understand from this chat is just how to sleep with this guy.
Exactly.
More than this. That I'm disappointed. That was when the woman...
Wait first. When he must come, wait till he talk.
He has been released.
Wait till the explanation.
He was arrested, but he has been released.
What he said that day, that I invited her over. Then to the church. That most time he used to pray for her. I used to do deliverance for her. I said, can you do deliverance for a minor without the consent of the parents? He said at times he used to give her money to go and buy malaria drug. My daughter, what time she not feeling fine that I cannot take care of my daughter. So he doesn't have any cogent before the police. That was when the police said, well, man of God, no. Then if I may ask you, Pastor, why did you invite this girl to come over to the church on Monday? Do you have a program on Monday? He said no. Then the woman said, why did you invite her? And I said, I invited her for prayer. What kind of prayer? Pray for a minor or a child? without the consent of the parent? Is it not the parent that will say, we didn't understand the condition of our daughter, or she needs delivery, our budget is worrying her, or man of God? Is that not the way it's supposed to be? How do you codedly on your own say you
Pray for
do
somebody's
deliverance
child.
for my daughter? The police woman said, no, Pastor, I'm disappointed. He now took us to meet the area commander. The area commander is a woman. Reaching area commander office, they now told the woman, say, to see the apostle. See what he said, So the area commander now asked him, why do you invite this minor to meet you in the church? Do you have a program on Monday? He said, no. Then why do you? Then the next thing, his lawyer, his baby lawyer said that, and that's even school fees he used to pay for my daughter, and even, then the area commander said, lawyer, it's because he's paying school fees for my daughter, that is why he wanted to take advantage. I was so furious that day. I say, with due respect, Cancer, if you want to defend your client on a clean slate, don't say what you don't know. Me here, it's only one daughter I have, one child I have. I have never asked my sibling. I have senior one, I have junior. I never asked them to support me. How comes about outsider? So I pay my daughter's school fees, and I take care of her to the best of my own ability.
Then
so how comes about this statement? So please don't be saying what you don't know. So at the end of the day, the area commander said, okay, since the test have been done, now waiting for result, they should detain him pending the outcome of the test. They should go and detain him. So that's how we departed from that area command.
So they got detained that day. Yeah.
They detained him. But I want to tell you, before 9 o'clock, money exchange hand, he was released.
For area command.
Allegedly. Area command. Money exchange hand, he was released.
Allegedly.
That was when all manner of castigation, blackmailing, maligning my daughter started. I get it now. So on the second, now, Amos, senior brother, who lives in Suleja, with his senior sister, who lives in Gwagwalada here, with other church members, they came to my house. Liberally, I refused to see them. They tell my wife to go and meet them. I don't have anything to say with them or to discuss with them. So when my wife went to meet them, he opened up for them. They entered inside. They were all seated. Brother, I say, before I left Suleja to Gwagwalada here, I went to 3 different places to verify if Apostle Amos did such. And he was being told that nothing of such. I said, okay. Then I said, why are you here? You have been told that he did not. They say, we are here so that we will settle amicably. Settle what? Settling.
He said they will come. Maybe they can settle amicably. Remember that people against this kind of a thing that I called yesterday or 2 days ago that spoke to us. He said most times they always say they will settle because they know most of these families are poverty people. Less privileged. Let me not use poverty. And they will want to settle them. Like they should reach. You heard when she said somebody was paid just 300,000 for what they did to their daughter. And they will hand it there. A case that is supposed to be between the governments. This kind of a case, the parents are not supposed to be part of the case at all. I don't know as Nigerian governments, they do work. Somebody does there are some crime that are state crime, federal crime. When this case is supposed to be a state crime, whereby it is the government against the perpetrator. But Nigerian police will now call people together. Somebody came to report somebody, you will now call them together to be reaching and be doing negotiation like they are buying akara. You don't know what in Nigeria for crying out loud. And when we talk, you will say we are spoiling the name of Nigeria. Which normal police will call people together and say, oh yeah, for this crime, where your brother commit, oh yeah, making a wait where your pastor commit or somebody commit, oh yeah, making a sit down together, oh yeah, making a talk now, I wanna go take settle and make you forgive and forget. forgive him. Oh yeah, you say beg him now. And you don't want people to talk about what is going on. We have families back in Nigeria. We have children back in Nigeria. A case where the parents are to step aside and you step in as the state and do your investigation without fear, without favor. You are now calling them together to reach their compromise. Compromise of what? Without give justice to the girl. Kai. Sometimes you will hear some things and you will think, are we still backward or we are still normal as a people? Is everything okay with us? And some of our people that are called the leaders of our of our security system, most of you are they take you abroad to go and train to know how things are working. But you come back, it's just a question. Why will you call somebody that was accused of sleeping with a minor and you are calling them to reach negotiation of what? What are they negotiating? What compromise are they reaching? For the perpetrator to go and continue with somebody else. Abi? And be more smarter the next time so they don't catch him. And he can continue to mess up with people's lives, people's children's lives, because they are not your own children. Because your own children are in safe places. Because your children, nobody can touch them. And for those of you who think they have done right, I hope you will use the same energy. You will say the same statement when it happens to your children. If your children are grown, if it happens to your grandchildren, your granddaughter. Yeah, we remain.
It's not commit the crime. So what do you say to for you?
So after my wife dispatched them, they went.
Yeah.
They say what for me? They say I'm not wrong. It's okay. They will come again. Before evening, they repeated the same thing again. They came. This time, I told her not to even allow them in again. Waited. I was even watching them. I was inside quite well. After they are tired, they left. On 3rd June, Amos, Isah, with this same brother and sister and other church members, came to my house again. They came to my house. So, and I told
all you pedo, by your comments, I can identify you. My blocking mode is activated. And I'm at that stage whereby I don't have endurance for any rubbish comments. Blocking streets.
I said, tell them, what are they coming for? If there's any place they will go, they should go to area commander. They took us to. I omitted one part. So after meeting, let me go back a little. After meeting, after the area commander mandated them to go and detain him, police on their own say, I am the complainer. I should go and write my complaint. Then in there, I pay money there. They type it and they acknowledge it and give him my own acknowledged copy that I am the complainer, not him that brought the matter. I had my acknowledged copy from the area commander. The acknowledged copy as a complainer now in area commander he took us to. So a plaintiff have turned to an accused in that place. Yes. So him on 3rd of June. He now came with his Apostle Amos, with his senior brother and senior sister and other church member. They came. Understand? Of which deliberately I refused to see them. I refused to see them. There's no need. So after they stayed for a while, they left. Understand? Other church member that happened to know my wife, they do come that please we should make peace and that. I said make peace over war. Somebody who have not admitted. Yeah, then what are we? You want to do that or nothing? So what are you saying? Say let us on his own. That's Apostle Amos. He know me with somebody that is very close to me. That is a friend. His name is. Should I mention his name?
You can mention.
His name is Suleiman. It's a Suleiman. Okay. It's an Igala man. Understand? He now on his own. Call the guy, say, please, I know you are close
Suleiman?
to...
Suleiman, the pastor?
No. This one is Suleiman Obaje. He's a friend of mine. is a friend of mine, which they told him that this is the closest person to this man. If you want to reach out to him, go through this person. You have soft landing. You understand? So he now called Suleiman. Suleiman said, okay, where are you? Suleiman said, there. He now followed and traced to his house. And I said, oh, please, can you help us to beg me? I said, beg my friend for what now? Before they can be able to beg him, you have to acknowledge the offense. Then from there, we will not take it off. But this one, we should beg him so that when you reach out, you not say, you don't commit. You start saying all manner of things, blah, blah, blah. First of all, admit. But you don't admit. That's okay. Well, you should go. I say you should go and try. Say, well, since you say I should try, I will try. I will. Say, give me a account number. Let me send you some money for fuel. So no, don't need any money. I have my own money that I can use to buy fuel to go and reach my friend. You don't need to give me money. It's not until you give me money. He declined. He said, I don't need your money. I will go and see him as he said. So right away he came to me. He said, Amos came to him. He even make attempt to even give him, can I say, induce him with money? He told him, no, don't give me your money. I don't need your money. I'm contented. So, but this is what he said. And I said, what was your own response? That's what he said. He told him that, you are saying I should go and beg him. Beg him? What am I begging him for? So, I said,
accused.
He did not end there. Another time he still called this same Suleiman. Suleiman said, okay, come and meet me. There's this hotel, frontage of one hotel called Atlas Hotel in Gwagwalada. Amos and his brother, they went to meet him there, to meet Suleiman there. You know, okay, do you know what? Let us go and meet Igala chief in this Gwagwalada. Want to be this Suleiman uncle. Suleiman said he took all of them there to the chief. Reaching the chief place, he narrated everything to the chief. That was when the chief now said, they should call me. Say I should come. They call me and say, I'm not coming. What am I coming to do? I'm not Igala. And I did not offend any Igala person. What am I coming there to do? My wife, it's only my wife that is Igala. You can call my wife will obey. And my wife cannot take my position. And there's a level she cannot go beyond as a wife. So I have the final say, but me, I cannot come. If you want to see me, you either come and meet me, or I tell you where you meet me. Me, I'm not coming there. So ended up there. But according to my friend Suleiman, he even told the uncle, which is the chief, that this is how it is. Before this thing can be handled, meet your offense first. Then show remorse. Then from there, we can take it up. Which you find it difficult to do. And the reason is that it's very difficult to say because you want to go back to the church and start telling all them what does not exist. I see they gang out or how to bring him down. Because if you not admit, he will not have that same mouth to go and start saying all what not in the altar there again. Yeah. That is why I find it very heavy. That is my own assertion anyway.
Yes.
So after that time, other church members, which is also close to my wife, they came that hail from the same place, the same community, to be a member of the church, came to my house here. I gave him audience. Say we should try and let's resolve this. Okay. Since I say I will not go to Igala house, okay, can they come here? I said no. The time for them to come to my house has passed. Neutral ground. I'm ready. Because of you, I'm ready to come. And meanwhile, before I can be able to attend that meeting, the associate or assistant pastor to Amos is not there. I will not come. So ensure that he is there. And why am I bringing him in?
Yes.
He is associate pastor or assistant pastor to Amos. And it happened to be a principal of the school my daughter is attending.
Okay.
Listen to this part.
So within this period, he now called my daughter in the class, said, Benedita, come. Benedita to his office, said, come. What they say, is it true? Be sincere to yourself. That Apostle did such thing to you. He said, yes, sir. He did such thing. He said, I did not believe. And I said, okay. So the following day, when my daughter returned that fateful day, the pastor, assistant pastor asked her, was when the mother told her that Amos came to the house, but your dad refused to see him. So the following day, when she went back to the school, she went to the principal office to go and tell him that he say he did not believe. Apostle is in our house. As I went back house, my mom told me Apostle Amos Isah with other people, his brother and other church came to our house. But the moment he entered the principal office, he said, "What are you doing here? Get out from here, you liar!" See,
did you hear what they said? The principal told the girl. He started calling the girl a liar, bullying the girl because of the pastor. Pay attention, no?
Such action can cause to my daughter. Yeah. So when my daughter returned from school, and I said, "This is what the vice principal, which is the assistant pastor, did to her." He said, "Get out here. She's a liar. That is, she has lied against her spiritual father."
Yeah.
So that was what prompted me to say, before we can meet before we can meet, that man must be there. So that if he's now confessing or admitting to the offense, he should be he should witness it so that they won't come and tell him where you find it difficult, since he said that is his own spiritual father.
Yeah.
So when we now agree to meet, that fateful day, we now went to a neutral ground, one hotel, one guest house. Guest in at the hotel. So we all saw them, me, my daughter, my wife, Amos Isah, is assistant pastor, two of his church members, understand? We are there with one of my wife's brother. We are all seated. It was on the 12th or so. That was on 13th of June. No, it was on 13th of June. 13th of June. Yeah. So we're all there. I had the conversation. I recorded it, unknown to them, because they said we should offer our phone. I said, "These people are not serious." I just put my phone in flight mode. I recorded all our discussion there. I have it.
Yes.
So
correct.
We're all seated there. So
all of you asking for evidences. Share you they listen, oh. All of you saying the man, they cannot let him go if he's guilty. Here you are listening. And Parental don't they shout some even before this one, say the police, they are compromising on this case.
One of the members of the church now mediated on the meeting there. They asked my daughter. My daughter said her own side of the story. Then they asked Amos. He said, as usual, his own side of the story. Then they now asked me my own side of the story. I now told them that, Pastor Great, I am disappointed. Because when he was saying his own, he said, this man, Apostle Amos Isah, is his own spiritual father. Said, there's nothing wrong for somebody to be your own spiritual father. But you, Pastor Great, I am disappointed. Why? And I told him, why did you behave like this with my daughter? You know what that will have cost her as a principal of the school? Get out from here, you liar. That means what you not saying, it wasn't deliberate, that as he just entered his office, he has not said his prayer, neither has he opened the window, and Benedicta Matt came. That was why I said, but there are different approaches to such. Why don't you say, oh, okay, can you go and come back, or go, I will send for you? Is that not another approach? Why are you using, get up from here, you liar? That is, she has lied against your spiritual father. Is that what you are trying to say? You know, saying we are saying we just finished watching one now. One woman, lied against a man of God. I said, what is the age of that one? This is a minor. How can this girl, who is so committed in your church, which you know, will not come? So they pay.
This man, shut up. A 14-year committed to my work of God. Can you imagine the father, the rubbish he's saying too? The child is committed to the work of God. You how many? Anyway, it's good. Oh yeah.
200,000. Who? For what? What is she going to do with the money? To bring a man of God that she believes in
Thank you.
Down for what?
Where is that
Me here, I'm not your member to say I'm dragging position with him or with you here. I'm not a member. Neither do I have land close to you. So okay, let me do this so I can claim your land. Is that the case? Then what do I stand to gain? You know, body of Christ down. Oh, I cannot do such. So he now apologized.
And when the body of Christ to
the assistant pastor apologized that
he's sorry to bring body of Christ down. Body of
he
Christ
apologized. Yes. Then Amos, and I asked him question. I said, "Oh, your lawyer made mention in the area commander office that you do pay my daughter's school fees. Is it true that? Say it now. Let us hear. Is it true that you have once paid my daughter's school fees so that everybody will not hear?" You know, say no. I said, "Oh, but why did your lawyer said it before the area commander that he said it's his lawyer that said that? It's not him." I said, "Oh, lawyer never know me for madam. Is it not what you feed your lawyer with that he will dwell on?"
Yeah.
So, what are you telling me? You know, say he's sincerely sorry for that. He apologized. Okay, yes, your apology accepted. Then, and I said, coming to the subject matter, you rape my daughter? And I was saying, I said, can we leave everything for God to judge? I said, no. We cannot leave such to God to judge. We need to establish some facts.
Leave it for God. God
if truly we're here for a purpose,
leave it for
let
God.
us establish a fact.
Forgive and
so that from there we take it up. But in as much as we are dilly-dallying about the matter, that means we are not speaking the truth for ourselves. So yes. They're not okay. They say, okay, excuse us. Then they now the senior sister, is church member. They now went outside, maybe to go and advise him that okay, if you know actually you do this thing, you say, or maybe they tell him not to say. I don't know. So after like 3 or 4 minutes, they return back. Because they say, what are we here for? You know, say, can we please leave every matter? Let God judge. Leave God out of this one. Don't involve God this time around. Yes. Let us not over-label God. There are things we need to handle.
Don't stress God.
Stressing. When I see that they are not ready to speak the truth, that was when I now told them, okay, please, can we reschedule this meeting? And it's okay, yes, I said, that's how we departed. Meanwhile, as he was coming to that place, he came with one guy called Tony with AK-47.
Amos, Isah. Yes. So this Amos, Isah said, don't they carry Olokpa around with AK-47? Olokpa where they no see, where no plenty for police station. They follow the likes of Amos, Isah too. Anyway, I know when this Amos starts, when he starts, oh, he never tell where this guy start, oh, less than 5 years, oh, where don't become Iruto. Offering and tithe, don't do wonders. Come and see, offering wonder, come and see. Tithe wonder, come and see, offering wonder. And you know, they empower one. Oh yeah, now empower pastors. I
wasn't comfortable. You call you for peace talk, you are carrying police, other bodyguard with AK-47. So, the guy stood sideways after the whole thing. It's okay, we have to depart. We just departed. Allegedly, and bribe, thinking that if the result of the hospital comes, that's another thing. So that's how that one was there. So yes. Before you could know, when I see that command is in his pocket, he know how to waggle his way. Me, I wasn't longer comfortable. That was when I now involved a lawyer. And I wrote my petition. And I took it to 4CID. And when I took it to 4CID, that was when they now came on the 18th of June. What that fateful day, it was on Wednesday. They came there. We targeted him very well. It was in the church we came to him. And I took him to 4CID. So that day, and then when we go to 4CID, when we go to 4CID, that 19, 18 or 19. You check your calendar. Wednesday, the DCP, Deputy Commissioner of Police.
19 on Wednesday, yeah. 19 on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was on June 19.
Yeah, 19, Wednesday.
That was the day they came to pick him. So when we go to area command, for CID.
Yes.
Just where I told you, my daughter said the outside of the story. Amos did. Then the Deputy Commissioner of Police asked him, why did you invite this girl on Monday? He was speechless.
So that child
He
will
continued with his usual invited her for deliverance. You invite a minor for deliverance. Won't the parent be aware? So then, Deputy Commissioner of Police asked him again, why did you take the minor to area command that there is a petition against him? Who is that Jerry? That is how the DCP has to radio Gwagwalada, mandating the so-called Jerry to appear in for CID. They compel him to write statement and they detain him. Because they detain him. Why?
Yeah, that is police officer where they follow him.
I don't know. Where is the petition? You could not tell the DCP anything. That means you are abusing your office. Is that what you are trying to do? That's how they compel him to write a statement and he was detained. You understand? So the DCP now asked him, you, Amos, why did you take the matter to area command? He said because Shegun, that head of media, remember?
Yeah.
Shegun came to him that I said he's going to disappear within 24 hours. I said, it's a lie. If I want to make it disappear, must I contact
that was why they wrote petition against the 14-year-old.
I think key to disappearance is with Shegun. Trying to kind of cover up that because Shegun told him that I said he's going to disappear within 24 hours. That's why he now went to
write petition.
You understand? Which they ask Shegun, is it true? He said yes. I say you can imagine. Because you are eating from his table. Understand? So you know, I say, and I told you this, I say, it's not true. Can I say you will disappear? Was when I gave you ample time that I'm waiting for you, I did not see you from morning to evening. And the information available to me, the Shegun went to meet him. He told him this. And he was prepared to come with Shegun to my house.
Yes.
But, okay, let him call other of his followers, or those who are telling him what he want to hear. When he they said, no, don't go. Don't bring yourself down. No, don't go. So foolishly, he adhered to their advice. And he did not come that Saturday that I was expecting him to come before I went.
So I will settle the year.
Yes, as a Christian, that is why I look at it. But if I want to, alhamdulillah, I mean, let us establish the fact that, yes, you committed the offense. Then from there, I know what to do. You understand? Which you never said, but you want to use it as an excuse now before the DCP that I say you disappear. That is where you can see. You now begin to mention other people. Say there is a DCP that it's a conspiracy, it's a conspire, and my wife and the social Mommy Dunami conspire. Then he now begin to mention Mommy Dunami. That was when the DCP now said, who is this Mommy Dunami? He said he's a former member, blah, blah, blah. They said they should invite him. That was when they now invited the woman. When they invited the woman to DCP office in Fort Sierra, then they now asked her. She narrated her outside of stage. That one is another bombshell. Before everybody there. This is somebody. The woman told DCP categorically that if not for God, I will have left my wife, husband. That the man of God, nothing he did not in the presence of him. The call of God came on me.
The call of God, you need to come on you. I'm coming. I'm going to address some things here as we are going to be rounding up. Now, this was when Parental screamed out to let us know that It be like say they twist the case. Okay. Let's forget the rest of the story, but let's go to where he said the government they try.
And at the same law where they get, then I will get you. Before our law, they do like person we get basically bouquet. So what did they do us for Africa?
We get problem.
We want make this life good, but we they select justice.
Hey.
That's so na mistake. Oh no, we know say na mistake.
Yeah, now.
There is no mistake. It should be like us when I say there is no ignorance is not an excuse. If you don't reach poor man, I'll bring that English come. But when you don't reach rich person, you know, got to find where to legalize her. And I don't say the IG. Put the IG when you do it like coconut. So I don't say you have this Amos matter. How can Amos see the police station till now? For offense of rape, minor, they grant and base, they make it go hospital. You just say this country cannot good. If our IG, they work against justice. Now, so I read about police where go thief somebody 100 and something million naira for PH for Port Harcourt. Me we read the news now. Me police got declare wanted. That Muyiwa we do face like somebody when they say Perewiko for
That's not
market.
the video I want to play, but
He put me for all the police. So they said they would appeal say, thank you for this something. Till now I make police not like me. Now again this small girl, 14 years old, way past on rape. IG now with some police for headquarters when they do case like this.
Oh,
with the wash
on that's the one I want
from
to
a distance. I don't even.
This was 4 days ago. And today, Amos was in his church. This was when Parana tried to say, this case, it be like say they want twist time. It be like say this case, they go where himself no understand the game. Like play. Amos was in church. And that is the video I put on the screen that you are looking at. Amos dancing in his church today. To show that he's now free. Either obey or whatever, at least that's
what did they do us for this country?
We get problem.
When I know if you just give the poor justice, you see the reason why kidnapping and all this Boko Haram not go. Because some people when they join they say now vaccination they take it one. Not only Nigeria, you see say poor people cannot get justice. At all now that Ekweremadu, that kidney problem where one guy kidney use one kind of way take carry go UK to extradite or extradite the kidney. You understand what I mean now? If now that boy not get justice, Ekweremadu for now that boy, family, friends, all of them for the prison.
Oh, they don't buy them.
With the reason outside the boss. If we want make Nigeria good, we must give justice to everybody. We go.
Parana, hold on. Now, people don't want Nigeria to be good, and I will tell you why. Only few people want Nigeria to be good. And the people who want Nigeria to be good are people who talk without fear or favor and do not take side. But I will tell you, 70% of Nigerians, or 80%, they only want justice when it comes to their favorites. When it's against their favorites, they will never get sense. And that is where I have problem that how will this country be okay with this kind of mindset where we do selective justice or we only call for selective justice? Because if the masses can have one voice, or at least 70 to 80% voice together when something is bad, irrespective of whoever is involved, then things will get better. Because Olopa said, we go put their nyash inside fire. But Nigerian leaders, the system and all the people ruling, they understand. They know Nigerians are easily manipulated and they get easily distracted and they pitch tents on whoever has money, whoever have sweet mouth. Thereby, by the time they will use it to divide all of us. So it be like, say, they say, be like, Emalobara Nyuku, and that is it. Very unfortunate. Now, we'll not go on with Parana. All of you have listened to the father of the girl, his narrative of how everything went. How even a principal, vice principal of the school the girl is going to, suddenly see that the man is the father, our father in the Lord, and they must not talk against him. A father in the Lord will call somebody pikin 14 years. The one way pain me pass is the trauma they put that girl through all over again. And I'm very sure they will have even called this girl to face Isah. That is double trauma. To face her abuser. Oh yeah, see person, where do you? Oh yeah, confirm. You do you, Abi, no do you. We are I don't know what to say. But people where they support and they put for power, many of them be like say they're sick. It be like say they no get their oblongata no work. Because they should know better. They should have been trained on how to handle this kind of a thing. But even if you want to investigate and interview the girl, she's not supposed to have interaction or be with Isah. Now, can't say make 14-year-old begin write statements. 14-year-old. Sote, Isah writes petition. Police against this. Police help Isah write petition against a 14-year-old allegedly. Oh, Nigeria, which way to go? Now, let's not now say the truth to ourselves. I've been saying it, and I will continue to say it. I saw somebody write a comment earlier on. He said, 14-year-old can work for God. Samuel worked for God. He started working for God as a baby. Now, story be that one. There is nobody, even adult is not working for God. If you make yourself a worker in the church, you are not working for God. You are working for your pastor. You are not working for God. There are so many ways you can work for God. So many avenues, so many methods if you want to touch lives. Well, somebody can't start business center. Can't say, oh yeah, sign as a worker. Collect form, you fill form, I'm a worker. At the end of the month, that person collect offering and tithes. Seed offering and whatever they collect to go and put somewhere. At the end of the day, that person go carry money, buy better aeroplane, private jets for himself and his family. Before you know it is picking, you don't take your money training picking for abroad. The offering and tithes where you they give, you don't take them. Because they tell you to go and do evangelism, now you make you think say you work for God. No, they are telling you to go and bring more mumu. I don't like talking much about you guys. But that is what they are telling you. Go and bring more customer for us. When they say, go ye and make a fishers of men. They say, go ye and bring us more customer, more mumu people. Bring them for us to come and be giving us money. Bring them. Children work, which work God, children they do for inside church. You say that they work for God. Because they are helping pastor to clean chair. They are helping him to clean chair and to sweep floor. Now him be working for God. No. The pastor is using them free of charge to make his business go. But that is the way, by the way. Now, let us talk on people who see all these people as the mentor, as the ones to train their children. Whereby the quoting that man quoted, he said, train your child in the way he should go. When he grow up, he will not depart from it. Means if they quote that thing. If they tell you, say, make you train a child in the way he should go. Are they talking to the person who born pikin, or the person who no born the pikin? Who want help you train your pikin? You go say you born pikin, now community go help you train now. Now everybody. That is why they are molesting all these girls. So many of it is happening in our community back home. Too many. 3 years, then they do 3 years for that country. Then they do 2 years. If you say they are helping you to train your pikin waka when you know they. Then go help you do the pikin. Now you careless. We have to say the truth to ourselves. The community, no be the community go take care of your pikin for you. You now go come say, pastor go come, a pastor will now have the audacity. The audacity to call my child at any time he wants. Abi, you know hear the narration? Pastor carry phone. He called the pikin. For example, Eileen, what are you doing? Oh yeah, come and meet me in the church. Now him born my pikin. Now the mama still give her money for transport. Pikin we're supposed to dey home. They read her book. Do assignments. Or recreation. Pastor, they call them. Now for our country, pastor can call pikin anyhow. during the week, a minor, and say make the pikin come. Call a minor here, make them just come. So the mother, the parents, in a normal country, if they investigate all these things, the parents are culpable in this case. They were careless. It's their duty to protect that child. You can't say, train your child, train your way in the way it should go. Train your child in the way of the Lord, so that when he grows up, he will not depart from it. Who know the way of the Lord? For a child to do good, not to lie, not to steal, not to do bad things. And moreover, pastor is not the mentor of your children, because you don't know the life pastor is living. You don't know what pastor is doing in his closet. Pastor is not the mentor for your children. You are the mentor. You are the mentor for your children. If you fail your children, tell us say you fail them. Now failure go say somebody did somewhere where they help and mentor in children. Then send you message to born pikin. Where you go come born pikin finish. You now be sending them. I send that for counseling. I sent that for deliverance. Apart from this case, so many. You born pikin. Pastor, they send message to your pikin for over a year inside your house, under your nose. Now, you know, you buy the phone for the pikin. That means you just leave the phone for the pikin. Anything where the pikin like, make it they do with the phone. What stops you once in a while? Say, give me that your phone. I want to use it. From there, you go into the messages to go and check what is going on. So, pastor, he don't they groom your pikin. He don't they groom him since the girl was 13 years old. Since the girl was 13, now the pastor don't they groom him ready. They talk rubbish. Where the pikin not supposed to hear. Even some adults cannot stand such conversation. No be as old as I am. There are some kind of conversation I cannot hold with a man. Talk less of a small pikin. Pastor can they send message under your wings to your son, to your daughter for almost a year before you can knock him. And the day you go knock him, now you still give that pikin money for moto. Pastor knock your pikin finish. That pikin will have cried before she get to your house. That pikin will have been depressed, will have been feeling sad before she got into the house. And yet you never noticed anything was wrong with your daughter as a parent. That is how careless. And not be this girl alone. This thing is, if you want to know where this thing they happen past, now for inside church, if you want to put your head down, make you not come for this phone. I can bring in somebody that is a Christian, a strong Christian who is involved in this crusade. She will categorically tell you, say now inside church, it they happen past. You want to know how many people they have gotten arrested? Pastors, workers, where they bench people picking inside church. Bishop Feyi is still in jail, even though his members are selling lies to people. Bishop Feyi still JJ. Now so Bishop Feyi, he carry big picture of Babalola, Ayo Babalola. He put am for in bed. He go come say make the ladies lie down. In they do deliverance for those girls. He go begin bench them. He go begin bench those girls. Today, he dey jail. He dey jail as we dey talk. After every investigation, no be one person, no be two girls. He carry Babalola picture, put am there. He saying they pray for them. But for this woman, after they do your pikin finish, you can't tell me that your daughter came back the same way she went. I'll give some kudos to the father. Reason being that na mama dey around when something happen. Na mama supposed to know. Na mama they interact with pikin. Na mama they see pikin pass. Who carry pikin go church? Na mama. The man say he was not member of their church. Now the mama carry him pikin go the church. Carry him pikin. And I don't see where woman Mother hand over, carry her daughter pikin, give pastor. He say you are in charge. You are the father. Take care of the daughter. This your daughter for me. Now you hand over the daughter, and pastor begin carry wa pikin. Anytime the girl wants to, not be one so, now so the pastor go tell and say, your mommy handed you over to me. You heard when she was telling me to take care of you, so I'm taking care of you. If I leave my phone open, make people begin talk their experience, you go cry for here. A lot of lives destroyed. A lot of people living with this trauma, even in their adulthood. Because maybe this one are once. Some will not be once. If they are consistent, they will be doing it consistently as if to say na their wife waiting inside their house. But you will see them and you will call them men of God. You will see them and call them anointed one. You will see them and call them Father in the Lord. You will see them and call them apostle. You call them prophets. You call them kinikon of God. They are the one that will show you where God is. Now then go tell you where God is. Now then go tell you where God is. Without them, God cannot answer your prayer. You see the problem where they put you and your pikin through. Shebi na the one where we hear. Many no go talk out. When it happen, many go shut up. And I always say, nothing say na only children. Your pastors they bench you. Many of them are not even doing children. Many of them, now your wife, then they help you clean their garage. Yes. Many of them. And they use the power of, I am the general overseer. I am the apostle. You know they are the owner of the church. Every power belongs to them. So they do and undo. It's unfortunate, but that is what obtains. But I want to tell you, this kind of a case, I dey like make some of these people travel, come here, come try them. Motishe ma, motishe auntie, motishe me confess come on, motishe. Motishe auntie MEC, motishe ma. All those your wives, if you enter church, who you they see? You go see 70% or 80% of women. Men, whether 10%. If you see 100 women, now by luck you go see 15 men. Now them be their customer. And that is why they will continue to be the victim. But this kind of a case, Memphisiology ni, Shalafia ni baba mi. This kind of issue, if it happen in a country where the system they work, they will take the father of that child out of the case. Is a witness. Is going to be a witness. The child will be a witness, but they will not bring the child to the public. They will not put that child through those trauma. You can imagine inserting something inside that child again. Something that child has gone through. They are now trying to replicate it. Because that's replication. As women, as mothers, we can tell you is a replication of exactly what that man do. What he did to that girl. Why will it be the only way to get the truth? Ask women here how easy it is for us to do smear papa. Most women dread that thing. Because that is what they will do to that girl. To get any specimen they want to get. They want to go inside. Because it didn't just happen. I think that was a week after or so. And yet, that same pastor is out now dancing. That same pastor, with all evidences, this man said he has messages. Not only from him, even with another woman. Pap smear. Yeah. I don't like it too. Very scary for me too. The man said the message, not only his own child, another person's child, Elizabeth. If the police really wants to work, they will step into that church. They will call the minors in that church, interrogate them, ask them questions to establish if he has been doing it. If they have established that 1-2 person, at least now they talk, so out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, a word is established. Somebody don't write, then see somebody with message, the other one with message. That says a lot. They step into that place. How many minor Amos Isah don't they do? Of course, the women under him, they are vulnerable. The women under him, they are sold to religion. The women under him, they are not thinking straight anymore. It is the duty. Where is child protection in that country? Where is that child protection? Anywhere children are going to be assembled. Anywhere we find children in Nigeria. Where? Just where? When this kind of allegation is coming from a place, they have children's departments. You know how many children will be that place? Youth departments. Okay, somebody said, Onyema, another woman in the church came to testify to the police about him trying to sleep with her. Shetigbo? Let me pin this your comment. Shetigbo? Is that not enough evidence? Is that not enough evidence? And this guy is back to the church, dancing his madness dance. And his members, because they are not normal too, they are sold to religion. They are lost to religion. They are vulnerable to religion. They are not with their thinking faculty as they are. Because anybody sold to religion, especially from the way you see them behaving, you will know their prefrontal cortex is not normal. It's not functioning. That is why this kind of allegation, they can be begging and say, forgive him now, let him go now. And say, I even heard that girl is being threatened by the church member. I will not be surprised, and I will tell you why. There was a case like that I handled 3 years ago. The lady should be about 28 now or so, if I'm not mistaken. This lady, when she was 11, was it 11 or 14? Like 14, 13, 14. A pastor in the church too slept with her, got her pregnant. When she became pregnant, the parents noticed she was pregnant. And they asked her, and she said it was that pastor. They went to the church. The family went to the church to notify the senior pastor. When they told the senior pastor, you know what the church member said? They said it is a lie. So the girl delivered. It was 11 years after that the girl saw me handling a case, and she came to me. And she said, Auntie, no, she said, Mommy, please, can I talk to you? The case you just handled is very similar to what I went through. And she told me. I said, give me the name of the pastor. I said, where are you now? How far with it? She said, they were bullied. She and her parents were bullied in the church. And it became an embarrassment to them. So they left the church. She had the baby. The mother stepped in. She went back to school. Good that this girl has a good parent who could take the baby from her and say, go back to school. So this girl went back to school. She became a graduate. And by the time she was to talk to me, that girl was already 11 years old. She sent me the picture of the girl, the picture of the man. If you see as the girl resembled that man. So I now asked, has he ever come forward to accept the paternity of this girl. She said no. He has not even spent a dime on that girl. Did he apologize? He said no. He said apologize. He said, Mommy, what he said was that I was the one that seduced him. I said, how old were you again? She told me. How old is this man? Almost 40. You seduced a 40-year-old man. And do you know what? I have been seeing comments by some people, and I want to believe they are pedo too, saying those girls, they are seducing men. A minor is seducing you as a full-grown adult. Then you need your brain to be checked. I have been seeing comments like that. Like play. I now call this man. I said, this is what I had. He denied. I came online. I brought the case out. I brought the man picture. I brought his family picture. When I now did that, the wife now called me. The wife started crying, saying, hey, Joma, please, I'm begging you. My family don't finish as you bring this picture out. The man, as a church, as I'm talking now, I can't remember because I lost that phone. I've given that phone out. The man, as I'm talking, still has a church in Port Harcourt. He still has a church. But the post is still on my page. I can still look for it. He has a church till now in Port Harcourt. When the woman wife now called me crying, I now said, do you know what happened between the two? He said, yes, I know what happened. It was that lady that RAPE my husband. I said, a 14-year-old RAPE your husband. She said, yes. That was when I got upset. She never knew I recorded her. And so I bring everything out. She now started begging. She was crying profusely. Hey, Joma, tòun ti bàjẹ́ o, gbogbo family òun ti gbọ́ o, wọ́n ti ń pe òun o, kí n jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. I said, are you okay? You say a 14-year-old force your man at almost 40, and you can say it with your mouth. I said, do you have a girl child? She said, yes. I said, if somebody do that to your girl child, what are you going to do? She now became quiet. She now breathed so deep. She said, ó dẹ̀ mú mi ẹjọ́. Mo agree pé nǹkan tó ṣe ò dá ẹjọ́. You remember the case? Thank you, Deme. You don't follow me, Tete. That is, you see those church members, they know well, oh. That is why when something like that happen, they will tell the victim, instead of saying the truth, they will say the victim wants to bring the body of Christ down. The victim is an agent of devil. The victim was sent to destroy God's work. The victim is an ogbanje. The victim was sent by a rival. There is no name. They will not call the victim. God bless you, Ogidis. You are saying the truth. Nothing but the truth. That is why when something happens, it is very rare. This Amos case has been going on. How many pastors come out to talk? Even when they say they're a person, you will never see any of the pastors come out to say anything. Because they are who they are. Church member, they will turn against that person. Church member, until they chop their own breakfast too. Church member will see that person. They will victimize the person. They will ostracize them. They will turn them to somebody they must not get close to anymore. Before you know it, they are calling that person backslider. This is one of the reasons somebody like me will never regret not going to church again. Because you know what? The day you go to a church, as long as you are doing whatever the pastor wants, that is when you are accepted. The day you try, if you see anything wrong and you try to say anything, that day, now you go know, say, you are not one body. You are not skinny. You are not one body in Christ. Now that day you go know, say, you are not part of the church. Now that day you go know, say, you are nothing but a stranger there. as long as you are doing, it's when you are doing what they want. Even when you see something, the pipe person support. The day you cease to support, you will not be part of that church again. So when you people sing, we are one body in Christ, I go just dey look una say, Emma Tonrayin, body in Christ indeed. The day one pastor came, is it one pastor? One guy came out and say one pastor of Abuja arrest him, then beat him. He said he would love to go and beat him, then beat him. The guy was injured. See all his body with scratches everywhere and red all over him. How many pastors condemn wetin he do? No pastor. They know they see. But the day you mention tithes, all of them go remember say somebody talk. The day you criticize their lamba, that is when they will team up. And remember, Christian Youth Association of Nigeria, we are calling on Nigerian police to help us to arrest Aduni, to help us to arrest Isaac Show, to help us to arrest help us to arrest Kinekan. Let my list. I want to gbé yálà yàyín tẹ́ fẹ́ gbé ẹ pèrè ayé ní Christian Kini Association, and the same you are criticizing the government, and you don't want people to have freedom of speech. Abi, they are talking bad about the fathers of faith. Okay, why is your fathers of faith? Why are we not seeing their anymore again? Why are we not seeing their testimony like before? Because we started querying and questioning their testimony. They now just quickly pack their testimony inside. We know they hear testimony like before again. Now the only way we they hear now for only there for them to be screaming and say they are preaching. Make I dey waka go before I talk so much. So for those of you supporting Amos, I know you didn't get to see the full story, and that is why I decided to do this, so that you can get the narrative of what really went on. And if Amos is supposed to be working freely, because in a normal society, Amos is supposed to be facing the states, the government, for what he has done. The girl's father is supposed to be a witness in this case. The girl is supposed to be a witness, the mother a witness, and every other person that knows about the case, they are going to be witness. The only person that is an accused in this case is Amos Isah, and they will not delay on this kind of case. They will not adjourn case. They will not say it is not yet time. Once this kind of a thing is happening, they charge it to court. They will not only charge it to court if he is found guilty at the end of the day. And they will not subject that young girl, that minor, to all the trauma you guys subjected her to. No, they won't. There is a way they will find out the truth. They will know who is lying and who is not lying. Can you see the impunity in that country? Police is now writing petition allegedly against a 14-year-old. Hey, welcome, my brother from Ghana. Writing petition against a 14-year-old, a minor. Can you imagine how we have really go down in a case of child abuse? Now he's back to his church, dancing his madness dance, his Oriburuku dance. He's back there, doing like person. Of course, it's not normal. The guy doesn't look normal to me. Now you see person way bad here like this. You see person way call himself man of God. If they dance this madness dance, and you are saying he's a body of Christ. His look alone. I know looks can be deceptive, but this particular one, it look like person where they're supposed to take chain down, because it don't look like person where they okay here. They're supposed to take padlock and chain them down. They give them medication until he go do okay. Is it his haircut? Is it the way he behaves? Umashio. Nigerian police, you have not done well on this case, so the world is watching. Now, all of now go fight Kemi. Is Kemi lying against us? Ire o. Catch you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.